Okay. Oh, I think my light was on the other side. Let's go back to this side. All right, 1, 2. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa. Oh, what's my name? Vanessa Mikkel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, I almost said this is a 25 days of content video, but it's not because I'm done. Give myself a pat on the back for being done. Whew. Lord. I was going to say I'll never do it again, but I'm lying. By the time next September comes, I'm going to forget that I struggled. Anyway, today is, hopefully this video will be a vlog of my trip to New York. I came to New York for my birthday. Didn't really have any big plans, just decided to come visit a family friend out here. So I am here in New York City. Yeah, hopefully I will keep up with the camera and the content and film some goings on while I'm here for a couple of days in New York City. So right now my friend's in the kitchen. He's getting ready to make some dinner. So let's see how dinner's going. He's in there whipping it up.
Oh, hey.
Looking like a professional. Looking like a chef. What you making?
Some beating eggs to bread the fish.
Ooh, it going through 2 layers just to go in.
Layers.
That boy fancy. That boy's a chef. He got his seasonings over here.
We got all the seasoning.
Onion powder. What else over here?
Garlic powder.
Garlic powder.
Parsley, lemon pepper.
Parsley.
Smoked paprika, salt,
Ooh.
cayenne pepper. A little bit of everything.
This boy got a spice shop in the kitchen.
Cornmeal.
Listen. So yeah, he's gonna make some dinner and we gonna eat. And then I still have my video for the 23rd just went up, and then I still have the video for the 24th and the 25th to edit. So I'm probably getting ready to sit here and do that, and then we'll eat. And then I know we don't have any plans, but I say this whole entire trip was incredibly last minute. I booked my flight on Monday and I left Saturday. I booked my hair appointment the day before the appointment. I've just been doing everything literally by the seat of my pants. So, I don't think we're gonna leave the house tonight. But who knows? It's New York. It's my birthday weekend. Only the Lord knows. No, Vanessa knows. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just kidding. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I will try to bring you guys along as best as I can. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've been sent on an official mission. We're missing 2 items from the grocery store, but because this is New York, you just walk everywhere you go. You don't get in your car and drive to Meijer. You walk there. So I'm gonna put on my rain boots because it's raining. And we're gonna go on this journey and see if we can, first of all, find the store, and then second of all, find the missing items. Y'all hear that? There's something in there cooking. I brought out my purse that was covered in mud. I wiped it off. But first I think I used the wrong thing because I felt like the dye was coming off. Okay, I'll survive. I think the dye started coming off when I was wiping it. And so I stopped because I didn't want to ruin the fabric. Alright, rain boots are on. Hair is going to get wet, but and hopefully I don't get lost. He told me to make a left, go to the block, end of the block, make another left, walk a block and a half, and then it's over there. It's a wine or something in the grocery store. So we gonna pray I find it, and y'all coming with me. Okay, y'all, I found it. First of all, it took 3 seconds to walk here. I overestimated how long it was going to take. Secondly, almost passed it because I didn't know that this was a grocery store. I'm looking for Frank's hot sauce. Y'all see Frank's? Okay, I see steak sauce. I see ketchup. I see mustard. I see barbecue sauce. I see cocktail sauce. I don't see Frank's Red Hot. I'm gonna have to call him. And then I'm here to get a lemon. Let's see if we can find the lemon. I feel like I'm in the aisle where it should be. I see seasoning. Oh, found it. Cool. And then I need a lemon. This is nothing like a grocery store that I'm used to. I'm trying to see. Like what? Oh, here's the lemons. I'm gonna get 2 just in case. I'm not a good fruit picker, but this is very not what I'm used to. First, it was good that I got 2 lemons because he said one was good and one wasn't. So that worked out. But I just kind of wanted to give a quick little like view of what their grocery store is. Like this is something that would be like more of a convenience store where I live, and it wouldn't be this fully stocked. And I wanted to show like that little hallway. It's basically 2 buildings connected by a hallway, but I just thought it was so cool. So yeah. Okay. So the store was real close. I overestimated how I was just nervous. I almost passed the store up because I didn't know it was a real store. Then when I got back, he said, press the button, I'll buzz you in. So I get through the first door, no problem. And the buzz are still going. I'm like, why the buzz are still going? I'm in the building. Child, you got to catch both doors with the one buzz. I get to the second door, I'm twisting and pushing and pulling. It don't even move. I'm like, I can't get in. Help. So he's like, you got to use a little elbow grease. You have to push in. So I said, it's not. And then I put a little ump in it, and then it went open. I said, okay. But we made it. He's cooking us, and I got hot up in here. But we made it. So I'm going to try to finish doing a little editing, and then we're going to eat dinner. Probably call it a night. Look at Chef Boyardee.
We can eat in there if you want. It don't matter.
It's a little warm in here, so let's eat in there. You plating it up for us?
I'm trying to.
Thanks.
Don't look at my crumble cod. That's why I hate making cod, because out of all the whitefish, it just doesn't stay together.
That looks like a pork chop.
And she porkly does.
That looks like a pork
But
chop.
this the best you're not going to taste.
Why? Because you think it ain't going to taste right?
I don't think it's going to be right.
Can y'all see? The broccoli got a little crispies on it.
I put like the usual black seasonings on it.
It's blurry, but it's delicious.
Onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper.
But it got something crunchy on it. Just this. Thank you. We'll put it on now before I leave it. Okay, so we're getting ready to go to church. He's got a gig. He's covering for one of his friends. We practiced last night as best we could. I was praise and worship. So he could try to have something to sing along to. And did I sound terrible? Yes, I did. But that's not the point. Okay. But I wanted to show y'all my combo for the day. Hold on. Okay, so remember when we went to Target in my last vlog and I bought the lighting. Y'all used to bad lighting in my videos. We be alright. I bought the Dr. Bronner's and the native coconut and vanilla. That's what I use in the shower. And then fresh coconut and cotton in the fine fragrance mist. I got a fresh coconut and cotton hand cream. Where'd I use that? My whole body. Yup. Save space because you got to travel in a suitcase. It's still moisturized just the same, okay? And I went on top of this Johnson baby oil that I'm almost out of. I got my Cloud perfume oil from Fragrant Body Oils. And then I got Ariana Grande Cloud. And then Kayali the Wedding Velvet Santal. That is my scent of the day. Traveling don't stop nothing around here. It's still, we still got to smell good. So, I don't know what our plans are for all of the plans, because I know he has a service, and then he has a dinner later over his sister's house. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to bring y'all. I'm gonna try to bring y'all along as much as possible, as long as his camera will allow, because I'm not bringing another battery. So we'll see what happens today. Hopefully he does a good job in his service today, but we'll see. You desire in the praises of your people, so we lift our hands and we lift our hearts as we offer up this praise unto your name. Oh, as we offer up this praise unto your name. As we offer up this praise unto your name. That's basically it. Okay. Maybe a little, but you'll be able to follow it. I can follow it. It's coming.
Oh, Lord. I'm a crash.
Where we going?
I need to breathe. I just gotta get out the vicinity. Do you know there are 3 churches literally just lined up?
We should have went to the other one.
I just walked over to the other one. I was like, oh, y'all look serious. Y'all standing, your hands are raised.
They had regular church. We did not have regular church.
Oh my God. But there's a church for everybody on this little block. In this alley, I guess I should say.
Spin the block so we can go to that place I sent you.
I need to breathe. You understand what was caught up on the... And then the one man kept looks at me, and I was cracking up.
What, that British
the one
one?
in the stage. He kept looking over at me like...
The leader?
Yes, whenever somebody would say something, he would look at me and make a face, and I would bust out like... And I was like, let me just put my head down. The British one?
He was feisty.
He said...
But he started banging on that chair.
I said, excuse me? Excuse me?
And you know that one boy, he cussed twice.
Christopher?
Yes.
Oh, Christopher was cussing in the microphone.
He did.
Christopher.
So, let me try.
Mother comes to church because she's entertained. The mom...
Oh, she was cutting up.
She was weak.
She was cutting up. Making all types of jokes. I don't know what we just went to, but we didn't go to church.
I have to come back. I've never experienced anything like that.
We call this a town hall.
It was definitely a community meeting, a sanction.
And the lady said she do this like once a month and once every other month.
Who said that? The
lady that I was waiting with while you got the car.
She said she does like a town hall once a month.
She said she does this type of thing, like just instead of preaching, does this like once a month.
Oh, so she just be getting tired.
I think they be beefed up in that church is what I gathered.
If you gonna be beefing at that wedding, you can't be beefing at that wedding. If you can't go to Bella, no.
Okay, turn the light on.
Who said we could go?
I asked the man.
Which man?
The one that was passing around the mic.
Oh.
Because he saw me gathering my stuff. I was like, can we go? And he was like, yeah. And he came over and hugged me and gave me, and was like...
I didn't get no hugs. I wanted to say bye to people because I did like a couple of them. I had some favorite characters.
I hugged Chris.
I did see that. I wanted to give Chris a hug too, but I didn't want to be like weird and only go hug Chris.
Who else did you want to hug?
I wanted to hug the lady that could really sing. She can sing.
The pastor?
Like, they just take their roles too seriously. Because I wanted to interject, but I'm like, this is not your house. This is not your body. And I was like, but where does the grace come in? Like...
For Chris?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And because everybody was saying it's not personal, but you're directing everything you're saying directly at him, and you're just saying, this is me. But everything is
I also think, though, because Lady said, she was like, we do this about once a month with him. And I think this is like a recurring thing.
So this is his thing.
I think so.
Well, for a new person, it
was a lot. So I did feel bad for Chris.
Okay, hold on though. I wanted to give her a hug. I wanted to give Wesley a hug. Wesley is actually really nice.
Who's Wesley?
The one with the man up in the pulpit.
Oh, okay. Who said that?
The guy that normally plays there.
Oh, okay. What about...
He gave me some warnings, but he did not warn me about that.
No, he didn't warn you about old girl in the middle who decided this was her showtime at the Apollo.
It was the lady, the other person up there's fault, because she started and she can't sing.
Correct.
They started in F, went to the key of C, landed in B flat. And at one point they were in E, because you heard me like plucking around trying to find it, and I was like, oh, they're in E. And then it went straight to F, and I was like, oh, we're in F. And then it was C, and I was like, okay, C's starting to sound good. Next thing you know, we in B flat. And I was like, this doesn't make sense. And they were looking at me trying to encourage me, and I was just like...
First of all, I already knew you didn't know the song. That's an old
I've
churchy song.
never heard that song a day in my life.
Yes, you have. There's no way. You grew up in a black church. You've heard that song before.
We didn't sing those kind of songs.
But it is a old school type of hymn type of song. So I was like, Aaron don't know that song. Aaron for sure does not know that song.
I said, you're going to get one of the one chords out of me. I'm going to stay on the one, and that's all I'm going to do. And maybe I might go, da-na.
But then I was like, Aaron don't need to feel bad. The drummer can't find her. The drummer couldn't even do
he had started, and then he stopped. And I was like, okay, so I don't have to play.
She started doing a solo.
But then when Mother started playing, I was like, okay, I can hear where some of the changes are.
She didn't do that. She did Showtime at the Apollo.
But also, when I tell you, I couldn't hear anything.
We couldn't hear you neither.
There was that speaker in front of me. I wondered if it was off, and then I switched it, and I think I turned it off. And I was like, well, where was it in the first place? I could not hear me at all. Their microphones were so loud. Okay, so I wanted to give those two a hug, and I wanted to give Chris a hug, and I wanted to give UK a hug.
Okay.
The mama is something.
No, she was a mess.
A comedian, I'm pretty sure.
First of all, and she's at the age, who cares? She don't care. She too old to care.
Who gonna check me?
Who gonna check me?
Yeah, so those are my favorites.
So you said Wesley, UK boy, the mom, the pastor, and Chris.
And I would have hugged the mama too. I also like Fritzy. Frida. Her multicolored glasses were sending me. They were red at the top and blue at the bottom.
No, it's when she switched them when she was reading in the...
she was wearing different ones?
When she got up to read the announcements,
that close attention.
She put one down and then picked the other ones up.
Not from shades to
She had
readers.
a different pair of glasses to read.
It's my harmony. I don't think there are any.
There wasn't. And they all sang a different melody.
The pastor was just sitting over there like... She kept making eye contact with me. Who's the person? Would it be like, oh, when not Carlton Bake's first lady look? She kept looking at me like that. And I was like, oh. And then I went up one time that she wasn't ready for it and just want to thank you. I went up again and she said, okay. But she said she retired, and she said, now that I'm retired, I'm just going to sit on the terrace.
I did hear something about the terrace.
And then she was like, and here we are 10 years later. So you retire around 60-something.
Okay.
She has to be close to 70 or early 70s.
Yeah, she probably is.
Baby can sing. When she came up there and started
when y'all was rehearsing, I said,
well, let me shut up.
But I think I recorded a piece because I wanted you to be able to hear yourself. Because when the music and stuff was going, I said, oh, baby, we can't hear nothing.
It didn't matter what I played. You know what tickled me, though? Have you ever seen those videos where this man is on some little Casio and he just going ding, ding, ding? That's what I felt like I was doing today.
But you looked it good, though.
I was... Wesley was looking at me like, I said...
His countdown don't add up.
Because he gets to this, and he still got 4 more times. 5, actually, because he'd be like this. And then he'd be like this.
No. It's 3, 2, 1. But then he's spinning around again. And then it's this one. And then you do it. I said, his countdown don't add up.
Are y'all honking at me?
You laughed out loud at something somebody said. You
because everybody else was laughing. And I was like, good, let me get some of this gas out because it's building up. And I don't want to laugh at the wrong time.
I have never been to church like that ever in my entire life.
Ever in my entire life. And oh my gosh. When he said... That's how he raised his hand. He said...
When she said, how does invitations look within the church? And he raised his hand, I immediately texted Aaron. I said, this is finna be very messy. What sealed it for me was when they were talking about the gaslighting. He was the loudest one. That was the first time he cussed. Was when they were talking about the gaslighting. That should have been everybody's clue that he was gonna cut up.
The other thing that took me out when he was like, I'm sorry for being so defensive when the person that I'm like need to be telling off ain't even here. And she was like, are you sure? He said.
And that's when you bust out laughing.
He turned his head 3 different ways. And I was like, Wesley, is it you?
Because he sure peeked around that.
Oh, he peeked around the bend.
They lit him up when they found out that he did invite somebody to his graduation, but he didn't invite everybody.
And so I wanted to say something to him, but...
It was too much for me. I was beyond ready to go.
And then when I started coming upstairs, it sounded like everybody was talking. So I was like, did they give a benediction?
No.
What happened? People just started standing up.
Yes, including me.
Yeah.
She had a wine glass?
The whole service.
I ain't see that.
What tickled me, she grabbed her purse, took her stuff to the back, came and sat down. Her volume was on, and it said, now routing to so. I can't believe you didn't hear that.
No!
I said, oh, she's already en route to her next destination.
That's what you was talking about.
Yes, baby was out of there. She said, I'm done. I'm finished. I talked to her for a second downstairs in the basement because she was down there when I went to use the bathroom. You didn't want to give them your information?
No. She came and asked me too, did I have her card? I said, I haven't filled it out yet. Why do churches ask you for your personal information? I don't even live in this city. You want me to give you my name?
This is not to embarrass you, but this is just so we can welcome you. Oh, is this my cue?
I did. So, it was all of 11 people in there. And if you include the singers and the pastor, I'll give you 17.
Is this my cue?
The room was this big. So it was, everybody could clearly see. Everybody knew I was the visitor. So he did do up his spiel about about whatever. He was like, this not to embarrass you, but if we have any visitors, I'm looking around like who the visitors are. And I'm like, oh, y'all want me to stand up? But
Thank you for coming to church. Because you would have never believed me if I had came here by myself. You would have never believed me.
This is something
I would have never believed myself.
No.
I would have been like, is this a dream?
No.
I would have got back like, did we just wake up?
This don't happen in real life.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is not a real thing. This is stuff like this is why I say New York is not a real place. Okay, so this was actually like 20 minutes long and I cut it down, but I left it in for a couple of reasons. Number one, this is my friend of literally 25 years, and I just wanted y'all to get a glimpse of our friendship and our chemistry, and so if we ever decide to do a podcast one day, y'all have something to look forward to. But also, I just wanted to say that we're not sharing any personal business. All of this was live streamed. It's on their Zoom. If you go on their church website right now, that service is still up there to this day. So we're not exposing anything or being disrespectful in any way. So I just wanted to throw that caveat in there in case anyone was concerned. Found an Arabian perfume oil store. Let's go. Hello. How are you? How you doing today? I want perfume oils. Yeah, what you got? Does it say pure musk? Also tame. Oh. How much is this Ragba? Do you have it out to smell? This one? I'm not sure if I want. I do want to smell some oils though.
Why is this one?
What's this? I got that. Yes, I do. I'm not gonna be easy. Let's smell the vanilla musk. No. Okay, that's kind of nice. Okay, we'll put that in the maybe pile. This is black amber. Oh, what about this Damascus rose? Well, that's kind of nice. So, y'all, this man was not trying to work today. Eventually, he was like, go ahead, you can smell them. Like, he was not in the mood for my shenanigans, but that's okay. I still had an amazing time. And then eventually, he was like, you can go back there and smell them. So, I was behind this, like, podium thing that I clearly had no business being back there, but they had another, like, 20 or 30 perfumes back there or oils, and I wanted to smell them. So, he was like, just go back there and smell them. So I did, and I ended up finding one that I actually absolutely loved. I got a couple more, but I really didn't really need those. But the one that I found was like a hidden treasure, and that's why I like going to these type of places to like find things that you're not gonna find online. And so yeah. Okay, we're at this place called, and we're finna get something to eat. My camera died, so sorry. This clip is gonna have to be in here from my phone. I don't know if I'm gonna get. They got jerk chicken, of course, fried chicken. Oh, is this egg roll got like tofu in it? Oh, and baby, that's exactly what I got. That sold me, and baby, it lived up to the hype. So I'm gonna do voiceovers for the rest of this clip because the music was so loud. Actually, the girl behind us was like the DJ. She was just a customer, but they gave her the remote and she was like changing the music. We ended up talking to her and she was actually from our hometown in Ohio. It was so crazy. But look at the smoke that just came up, and look at, you see how my face just changed when I had that first bite? It lived up and it was everything that it was supposed to be. Now, the thing is, he's not supposed to be having dairy, like at all. And there was a lot, I mean, the main part of the dish was macaroni and cheese. So he's not supposed to have dairy at all. But like, I was like, just, he wanted to try a little piece. But it was worth it. It was so freaking good. Such a vibe in there, and I was trying to get him. He said he wanted something. He said he didn't. Then he said he did. Then he said he didn't. So I just ended up giving him my half. And then they had this little like chili sauce or something that you put on it. I don't know, but literally everything was good. That was his food. The sides alone, like, I have to go back. Okay, I'm on the train. I almost didn't make it because I was on the phone running my mouth. And then he was like, okay, the train is right here. I said, you mean right here, right here? He said, right here. We weren't even in the building yet, nor had he scanned me in. He scanned himself in and kept walking. I said, how am I getting in? And he turned around and scanned his phone. Then I had to go through the... Oh. Well, we didn't make that one, but we made it. And I screamed as I got on the train because I thought the door was gonna close and kill me. He did. He was really nice. He better than me. Well, never mind. Anyway, this ain't even my hat. I just put this on because it's raining so bad. It's raining so bad here. I got on a sweater and another sweater, but I do got on my rain boots. I did manage to put them on. So, where are we on our way to? What city? We on our way to Manhattan from Berkeley. Washington Square Park. I don't even know what that means, so I don't know why I asked. And I left my camera at the apartment, and so we gonna get phone footage for the rest of the night. Okay, so I didn't end up taking any more videos in there. Number one, because it was a very small, like, private dinner. This is their Sunday dinner they do every Sunday, and I just happened to be there. And so since I wasn't an invited guest, I just didn't feel like it was appropriate to film in there. And I was seeing his sister for the first time in probably like 15 years. I had not seen her. So it was just good to see her, to catch up. Met her husband, and then her high school best friend was there, and her husband. So it was just a very small, intimate dinner. I didn't want to make it about content, but just know that I had an amazing time. We played video games. They made food. She made these handmade muffin, apple, cinnamon things. I don't know, but it's the best thing I ever had in my entire life. But just know, let this picture represent the amazing time that we had. Okay, so we getting ready to go outside. Today is officially my birthday. Happy birthday to me. So, let me show you what I got on. Same thing in the showers I had on yesterday. Then I used this vanilla buddy body cream on my body, as well as the little Johnson & Johnson body oil. Love Cotton Candy Champagne in the Fine Fragrance Mist. Flower Bomb Nectar Perfume Oil from Fragrant Body Oils. And then Flower Bomb Nectar Perfume. And that's just water, because I just washed my face. So we just gonna top off a little bit. It is cold and rainy in New York. It's been this way the whole weekend. But that don't stop nothing wrong. Yes, it do. It definitely does. I did bring my rain boots, and I could wear them today, but I feel like we're gonna do a lot of walking, and I need probably. Let me tell you, I almost died on the subway last night. Everybody else was fine, but I was struggling. First of all, it smelled like pee, urine on the subway. Then we went to another floor. It smelled like poop. And there was just a lot of extra walking involved. I mean, it wasn't the walking. It was a lot. And it was raining. By the time we got to the people's house, I was disheveled. I looked like I got in a fight and I lost. Like, that's what it looked like. But, so, yes, it's still cold and rainy today, but I'm going to wear gym shoes. Because I think we're going to do a lot of walking. I'm supposed to go to the Brooklyn Library to see Jay Zibbit's exhibit thing. Jay Zibbit? Is that what I just called him? Jay-Z's exhibit. So, I was trying to bring you guys along for as much as possible. I have a new battery in, but I'm not bringing a backup battery because I'm just not. So, we'll get as much as we can. Okay, so that's us before the day. But so this is us getting ready to walk into the museum. And I'm gonna voice over all of this because it's a ton of clips. There was so much to see. But overall, what I wanted to say was this museum, first of all, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Whoever did it, they did an amazing job. They commandeered like the whole library, but you really needed it to, because that's how much stuff he had. That's how much he's contributed. And it really made me take a second look at Jay-Z and be like, you really are somebody. Like, you're not just Beyonce's husband. Like, I didn't grow up a Jay-Z fan, so I didn't really have the next level of respect for him or his music. And not for any bad reason. I just didn't grow up listening to his music. But seeing how this man literally started from the beginning. That's the studio they recreated. That was the clip that I showed. But this is us listening to his music. But just to see like where he started, because he's Jay-Z and he's been Jay-Z for as long as I can remember. It's hard to remember that he was just a regular nobody trying to make it before he became Jay-Z. And that was his Grammy. It looks so beautiful up close. Like, I don't know why being that close to it just felt so amazing. And that's his Emmy that I didn't even know he had. But this museum was incredible to see. I highly recommend, 10 out of 10. And it was very inspiring as someone who's at the beginning of their career, and whatever my career or whatever I endeavor to do, I'm at the beginning stage of it. And to see someone else who is at the level that they're at now but started from where they're at, and that's their on the run stat list, which I thought was so cool to see. But it was just beautiful to like see the journey and like see that it could happen. It was so inspiring. There's a couple clips that from him that I'm gonna put in here so you guys can listen to. But I know I'm everywhere, but 10 out of 10, highly recommend. If you can see it, go see it. So beautiful, so inspiring. You're going to have to take your time so you can take everything in. It was 2 floors, and they used every inch. They used as much of the space as possible. And honestly, they needed every bit of space that they took, because his catalog and the work that he's accomplished was that extensive. Like one of the videos he submitted for like MTV or something was on a VHS. So I'm rambling, but 10 out of 10, highly recommend.
Everything. Try to own as much of yourself as possible, you know? I mean, I know times is hard, you know, cats gotta sell that publishing to eat out. You know what I mean? Because the royalty checks take so long to come. Alright, but you know, try to own as much of yourself as possible, you know? Because it's gonna pay off in the long run. We can do this work in it and just give all this money to these major companies when we can do it ourselves. What we need is distribution, and we're working on that now. We're gonna find a way around that distribution. The record company was becoming successful, and we believed we could do anything at that point. It was like, well, they wouldn't give us a record deal. We started a record label. They won't give us a clothing deal. Let's start a clothing line. Just thought I had a responsibility to the culture to show it in a different light, that we can ascend the executive levels, and because who better to coach the players than the people who played the game?
Okay, so we're in Soho, and I've made my way to Zara. You know there can only be one thing that I'm here for. Let's see. Oh, I think I found it. Okay, so I lost my mind in here just a little bit, but look at all those perfumes. It was so overwhelming, but also exciting to be able to smell a lot of the perfumes that you hear people talking about, because I don't have a Zara near me. So I have to blind buy or wait until I go to a city that sells these perfumes to be able to smell them. So it was exciting to get a chance to be able to smell these things in person and get my thoughts. And I lost my mind in here just a little bit. Like I might have overdone it, but honestly, I also didn't, because I feel like I left some ones that I actually kind of wanted. And by the time I left out of there, I was feeling like so many things. I actually got a compliment when I left out of there. And I told them Flower Bomb Nectar because that's what I remember putting on. But then I thought about it. I said, girl, you smelled and sprayed like 30 perfumes in Zara. It's no telling what you smelling like. But I smelled amazing though. Okay, yes, I made my decisions. And you have to put them, all in this thing. And then it comes up on here what you got in your total. And you just cash out. New York is in 2033. I have never seen this. That's so cool. Okay, let's see if we end up somewhere else or we end up back at the apartment. Okay, so I came in Bloomingdale's. I'm in Bloomingdale's and I'm like a fish out of water. You can clearly tell I've never been anywhere nice before and I'm not rich. Okay, so the music was so loud. I don't think you can really even hear me over the music, but what I was saying was, so you see me trying to open this cap, they're not supposed to open. What you're supposed to do is pick up those things and they're labeled with the name of the perfume and you're supposed to smell it. So I smelled a couple of them. I think that one is Electric Cherry. I smelled that one. It was okay. I think the next one I smelled was Cherry Smoke and I didn't like that one as you can see. And then I think that's Santal Blush and I didn't like that either. But it was a very different experience for me. I'm over here by the MFK perfumes, which was nice because I got a chance to smell some things that have been on my wish list to at least smell. Because, I'm not blind buying a $300 bottle of perfume. And it was good for me to smell them because there was one that I didn't think that I was going to like that I actually love. And I didn't get anything from them that day, but there is one that is definitely on my wish list and I will have before the end of the year is up. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all, why did I ask this man, the man that was helping me with the perfumes? I was like, do you have a restroom here? And he said, yeah, upstairs 3 and 5. And I said, 3 and 5? What that mean? He said, on the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th floor. I said, you got 5 floors? He said, yeah, well, 6 if you count downstairs. I said, let me get out this floor. I don't belong in here. I'm going back over the sorrow. Y'all, one day, but not today. We made it back in. Barely. Thank you. New York got hands, okay? And they be fighting back. The rain was fighting us. The wind was fighting us. Our umbrellas went up like this. I almost couldn't get it back down. But we back in now. We're gonna chill out for a couple hours. Probably order some food. And then we're supposed to be going to some shindig later. It starts at 11. It's currently 6 o'clock. I think he said we gotta leave at 10. So hopefully that'll be enough time to get it together. I just gulped down a bunch of water. I bought 2 drinks out there. I think I bought a tea and something else. They're both disgusting. Neither one quenched my thirst. And it's like the only thing they had out there is spring water. I don't like spring water. So I couldn't get no water, so I got back here. So I just drank, felt like half a liter of water. But anyway, I'm tired. I'm probably gonna take a nap. And hopefully I'll find the strength to get up and take a shower and get dressed to go back out. Some musical event, shindig. So we'll see what happens. Okay. I think we're getting ready to leave. I think it's 9:57. I have on this Gris Charnel perfume oil from the Scent For You, which now that I've worn it, I feel like I have to change my mind, because I said it didn't have the sweetness that the original perfume has, but now that I've put it on, it's kind of a vibe. So now I put the matching perfume. That's Gris Charnel. This is Commodity Milk Expressive, and this is Kayali the Wedding Velvet Santal. I smell amazing. Okay, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I know last night I didn't get much footage, but it was because I was trying to, one, it was late at night. It was like We didn't get there till like 12 o'clock at night. So it was late. And I was also trying to be in the moment and be engaged and pay attention. So I didn't get much footage, but it was really good. But I'm getting ready to pack up my stuff and head to the airport to catch my flight back home. So I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. What I bought from the stores, I'll do in like a separate video. But I love you all so much. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.